Welcome to our the last podcast of the year. We hope you can understand this because our time for this is over. Tonight, we are going to talk about our work during this semester in this platform and the conflicts and difficulties we faced this period of time. Eric?
Well, first of all, we are going to tell you how all began. The principal factor that decided this time online cases was the case of the COVID 19 spreading out around the world, and the government decided that the schools needed to close temporarily because they are going to apply quarantine for all the world, and the schools are places highly populated.
So the school needed to adapt to a new system to keep teaching their students. So they will implement an online platform that will solve this problem, where the teachers could online all their classes, work projects, etc. For the students to log in their homes with the assistance to the app Zoom to do online classes and solve questions about topics.
Well, that is when the problems started. I am going to do a list of all the problems that the platform had. First and the most annoying one was that almost all the time the platform was going slowly, really slow. It wasn't a problem of internet for part of the students, it was from the servers. The problem was that bad that prompts popped out saying, "Sorry, it takes too long to load, try again." Tell me what would you feel when answering an exam that you only have one chance to answer and this came out the moment you was going to end? It will feel fatal. You recharge the page and after 30 seconds the page say to you, "Sorry, you can do this exam again." Then you go check the score and there it is. Score 0. The exam wasn't sent. Then you exploded from rage. What do you think of this, Chuy?
I think that platform was a big problem of this semester. At the beginning, they didn't explain to us how it worked, very slow, something difficult to understand, some teachers didn't use it. I had classmates who could not access the form most of the semester. I think it is something that has to be improved for the following this semester, and more if all the assignments and exams will be there.
The second problem wasn't from the platform, but in this case were the teachers. There were a lot of problems about the teachers, like some teachers didn't upload anything in their classes, like documents, PDF, videos, or the classes for Zoom. Only empty spaces, and we needed to guess when, how, and why will be the next thing that will appear the next time we reload the page. The problem was that bad that we disregarded that class and do the one or two homeworks that occasionally appeared there.
Another problem for the case of teachers was the slow capacity of use the digital aspects. There were problems for everything they needed to do, like I can upload the documents for the class, a homework, exam, can start to the reunion in Zoom. Uh, the teacher said, "Oh, sorry, it seemed that my internet is low, so I can give you class, boys. I'm sorry, see you next class." And we were, "But teacher, this class was supposed to explain the final project of the semester, so it's a big problem." And the teacher say like, "Don't worry, guys, we will see what happens later." Well, that is bad, really, really bad.
And that is not the worst part. This is. Some teachers went on vacations. During the week we supposed to have classes. They didn't say anything about that to us. We didn't have class with them and all we could do was wait until they decided to appear again. But the supposed funny part was that they were publishing in their social media their beautiful vacations in the beach, while the students are paying their online classes to the school.
There were a lot of difficulties working with the platform for the students and the teachers, but not all was that bad because it was better to have a well-built platform than having classes throughout WhatsApp like the previous semester that the virus started. Some teachers took it seriously this aspect and tried the best to be capacity out with the platform to give us real classes and a real knowledge. We give them a real thanks for the hard work. Really, we appreciate that you took the time to meet in the online class to make us the most efficient class possible.
Like Chuy was saying, there was good things in the aspect of online classes. One thing that I saw and experienced was the most important, and I think is that we could save or see again a Zoom meeting. This helped a lot in aspects that didn't appear in the PDFs, but only there. I used this more in the class of design because I didn't remember everything that I saw in the class. And yeah, if I have a problem doing something, I could just watch it again and do it right while I was watching it. Well, and that were the good and bad things about this semester in the school. Personally, I didn't enjoy this experience. I still prefer going physically to the school to take classes, because there are a lot of inconveniences doing it online. The most important was the internet connection, because that decided if we had class or not, from the part of the teacher that can't start the meeting in Zoom, or the student that couldn't join it. And if we were in the school, the only problem was that someone could have an issue and didn't go to class that day, and that was all. And well, that was all for my part. So there is something you want to say about this semester that we didn't talk previously in the podcast, Chuy?
Well, I only have to thank our teacher for the great efforts they made together with us to impart these subjects. We know that it was not an easy job put together with success. We really appreciate your efforts. Let's hope that this following semester we can correct the fails and improve the new educational system. Thank you, everybody.